Welcome back to Studio 701. Now it's pumpkin decorating season, but sometimes we need some inspiration.
We do. Lucky for us, we have a very talented artist here to show us how it's done. That's ahead of a fun pop-up art festival happening this weekend. Now, Molly McLean is the executive director of the Dakota West Arts Council, and Nicole Gagner is a local artist. Thank you both for being here.
Good morning, ladies. Thanks for having us. So let's start out by talking about the Pop-Up Art Festival. Molly, so what should people expect on Saturday in Bismarck?
Sure. So it's an exciting fall event. I know pop-ups are a hip thing right now, and so we thought of having a pop-up fall arts festival in Sertoma Park. I'm the new executive director for Dakota West Arts Council, and so our Arts Council has a robust partnership with the great Bismarck Parks and Rec Department. And so we're partnering with them and also with BizMarket to create this fall pop-up arts festival in Sertoma Park this Saturday from 1 to 3 at shelters 5 and 6. And we've just got a bunch of things planned. Northern Plains Dance is going to do a choreography to Thriller. We've got a local artist, painter Nicole here. She'll be painting pumpkins and having some templates for folks to go through painting pumpkins. We have Sonda Sowers will be playing some music. We have a pop-up art gallery that people can walk through amidst the fall colors. And we'll have a food truck, a couple of local producers, and selling pumpkins and squash. And also Theo Art School will be doing a collaborative art chalk piece on the sidewalk there.
That sounds so fun. Really quickly, we're showing some art in Bismarck right now, Art Alley. Talk to us just about some of the art around town.
Sure. So DWAC has, Dakota West Arts Council, DWAC for short, has partnered with the chamber leadership teams for a number of years, along with local artists, to bring you Alley 5.5, or the Art Alley downtown. You also saw some electrical boxes that were wrapped with local art. We have poetry boxes in some of the parks around town. And among some upcoming really exciting public art opportunities, you highlighted the Heritage Art Tunnel yesterday. And then we also, there's a new call for artists for public art at the Bismarck Event Center. So if you go to our Facebook page or website, you'll see some of that, those links to check out the call for art and the Heritage Art Tunnel.
Some great things to see when you're driving around. Like, open your eyes and look at all this art surrounding us. We've been watching Nicole. She's working away on that pumpkin. But I want to show some of her work really quickly that you might notice. I know there's some new art. If we could take a look at the video of Nicole's art. There it is right there. Now that is really cool.
Yeah, so that was by where BizMarket is in the summer on Sweet Avenue. We paired up to paint their bathroom, and then this is a painting that I did while I was on an artist residency, and that was the first hay bale I painted when I moved back to North Dakota. So
love that.
And I paint a lot of still lives of like pickles and homemade canned stuff. Usually my husband's the canner, so I just have to paint it and then enjoy eating it. So.
Wow.
Well, yeah, you're working on the pumpkin. How do you feel that we are calling you the pumpkin master?
It's an intimidating title, because if kids don't like what you're working on, they'll be like, I could do better, which is awesome. So they should come and paint. You don't have to freehand it like I'm going to, but if you want, like I've been freehanding here, but if you want to just jump on and splash some paint around, I support it. If you want to paint on one that I've pre-sketched, I'll be doing some kind of fun fall drawings. So yeah, they should come down and paint with us. It'll be a fun time.
Sounds like fun. I think we might end up being there.
I like the idea of it being sketched out because I'm not very creative. I don't know what to do, so I just want you to tell me what to do. So you will have that option for people like me who aren't very artsy, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be a pumpkin for everybody.
Do you have paint by number pumpkins?
Pretty close. Pretty close.
That's what I need, Dad.
Seriously, me
okay?
too.
Seriously. So what do you get out of kind of leading a class like this and just kind of seeing people's faces light up when they get to take their own artwork home?
It's just a whole different kind of creativity. Like when I'm working alone in my studio, I get to outpour my own creativity, but encouraging other people to really experiment and do their own thing, especially people that maybe wouldn't feel comfortable picking up a paintbrush, that they're like, oh, okay, well, if she pre-drew on the pumpkin, I guess I can just fill it in. And then by the end, because that's actually how the mural for the Bismarck went also, I pre-drew it so people could feel confident, like, okay, well, I can fill in one of the squares. But then sometimes people got a little bit more creative, kind of added their own stuff. So a lot of those little funky details that you see on that mural were kind of just ad-libbed on their own. So hopefully people will come down and do that on their pumpkins too.
Jeff, did you paint on that mural?
I did not, but my little guys did. Max and Graham, they're 6 and 4, and
That's
they painted
awesome.
some flowers down on the bottom, and they're still there. So
Yeah.
in fact, we went to a Larks game, and they were so excited to go over and see the part that they painted.
That's amazing.
And what a fantastic idea, Nicole, because now you've got these kids that 20 years from now, you know, they'll say, hey, I painted this flower, and it's really cool. It's a great thing for the community. So I really do appreciate everything you guys are doing around town and the beautiful artwork you're providing for our city.
And we certainly talk a lot about, you know, mental health right now, especially in this year, and artwork and some of the benefits of that. Could you, either of you, speak to that, the importance of artwork and just kind of helping people relax right now?
Sure. I think we've heard a lot of this from the North Dakota Council on the Arts and different studies throughout the years, how art and creativity and nurturing that creativity impacts our well-being and mental health. And creativity is definitely a tool, and the arts just play into that. And especially, I think, if you can, at this time of social distancing, like Nicole with the Bismarck mural, had that collaborative art experience. So you're creating something together in a safe way, and then just like your kids could go and see that mural for years to come and just kind of keep that creative light awake and inside.
Yeah, it's so important. Nicole, what have you created on your pumpkin right now? I need some pumpkin inspiration.
So I went for kind of like a fall foliage theme. So I've got just kind of an abstraction of leaves a little bit all over. I just thought the green would kind of pop on the orange. But I think me throwing this together quickly kind of shows you that you can just kind of do anything. If you came down and just picked 1 or 2 colors and splashed it on, it'll be fun.
It looks fantastic. And one more time, we want to show people the information about the event, the Pop-Up Art Festival happening in Sertoma Park in Bismarck this Saturday. Thank you so much for being here and sharing all of